Hi, my name is Carson Eicher, and this is my audience. Did you know that a pack of cigarettes every day for a year costs nearly $5,000? That's almost as much as a vacation to Europe. Now, which would you rather? Spending money to waste time on an addiction, or go on a vacation that you will remember for a lifetime? Unfortunately, nearly 17% of all U.S. citizens choose the addiction over the vacation. Now let me tell you why you shouldn't fall into this addiction. According to a study done by the Center of Disease Control, also known as the CDC, 1 in 5 people die every year due to smoking. We're talking about 480,000 deaths to a disease that is easily preventable. The leading cause of death of smokers comes from lung cancer. Also, heart disease, strokes, and a COPD play in the deaths of smokers. On average, a smoker lives 10 years less than a non-smoker. Now I want to go back to the cost aspect of addiction. The average price for a 20-pack of cigarettes costs $5.51. That's nearly 40 cents for a single cigarette. Most smokers go through 3 packs in one day also, which means they spend $18 just for this addiction every single day. That doesn't even include the money spent on healthcare costs related to this addiction. I have created a chart that shows the cost of cigarettes by state. And we have the lowest price for cigarettes is Virginia with $5.25. Next, we have our state, which is Kansas, that's only $5.83. Now, in between these two is about the average for a normal pack of cigarettes. Next, we have Pennsylvania, Michigan, and New Jersey, which all are around the $7 to $8 range. Then we start getting higher with Hawaii, that's around $9.55, and the 2 most expensive ones, which are almost double the lowest amount for cigarettes, in New York and Illinois, which reaches almost $13 in price. Now, let me tell you some alternatives to smoking. The first alternative that I want to talk about is exercise. This keeps the mind busy and even lowers intensity of craving to smoke. The second alternative is keeping your hands busy. Now, what I mean by this is that you should have hobbies that will keep you away from your addiction and not worrying about it. This could range from woodworking to knitting or even fishing, depending on what you like to do. The third and last alternative for smoking that I want to talk about is nicotine replacements. There are a few ways that this is done, and a few of them are nicotine patches, nicotine gum, and nicotine lozenges. These put nicotine into your body just like a cigarette would. The only difference is that you can slowly use less and less of these each time you take one until you get to the point where you don't need any and you are completely smoking free. These greatly lessen the urge to smoke. Now, some people say that smoking relieves stress and relaxes, and although this is true and a positive, the negatives clearly outweigh the positives of smoking. Also, smokers don't believe they affect anyone but themselves when they smoke. But on average, 3,100 people die from secondhand smoke, which means that they died from a person's addiction problem when it's not even their problem. In conclusion, smoking is terrible for your body as well as your bank account and should definitely be avoided.